Welcome to the 2022 KMSF Annual Motorsport Awards Ceremony. Please give yourselves a big round of applause. Sean, this is an evening that we are going to be celebrating for a couple of hours, and I'd like to acknowledge the great presence of you as a participant, a rally driver, a navigator, a crew member, family, friends of this amazing sport. Yeah, you can keep on clapping for everybody. Please, let's give that applause to everybody. Sean.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you. Just first of all, there is something like some music that's playing on one of these tables. So if you can please put it off. Or it is coming from the background. I'm not sure what it is, but if you can please put it off. So welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen, the 2022 Kenya Motorsport Federation Awards. As we can acknowledge, we can see the chief guests coming in. Ladies and gentlemen, as we welcome the chairman of the Kenya Motorsports Federation, Phineas Kimathi, who has come in, Jim Kambura, and also directors from the Kenya Motorsports Federation. And of course, Eddie, we can see representatives from the government as well here.
Yes, definitely. The government continues to play a very big role in this motorsports. And of course, we will be having a very special guest joining us in a short while. That will be our chief guest. We'll be letting you know who that is. But for right now is to once again acknowledge the presence of the chairman of the Kenya Motorsports Federation, accompanied of course with Director Jim Kambura, and all the directors, board directors of KMSF. We'd like to acknowledge you, and I'm sure the chairman will be personally acknowledging each and every one of you, as you play a very big role in this function that we are in tonight. So right now, I'd like to also just acknowledge the sponsors who are going to make this event. They've already made this event a success. Isn't this place looking beautiful? Wanda, please give it a round of applause to KMSF.
All right.
Since the first one I attended in 1960, yeah, 1960.
Really?
The first one I attended in 1960. Yeah.
Okay. Time flies.
In spirit. But it's been leaps and bounds in terms of organization, the value, the reason why we have this event, that we are seeing the kind of amazing investment that has been put in making sure that this year's celebration of last year's champions does not, go just by it as another event, but we're indeed looking to see some amazing results for what happened last year. And of course, the decor, the music, the entertainment, the food, the grounds where we are all looking to a special night.
It really is a celebration of motorsport. And of course, we've seen throughout the year in 2022 just how diverse the performances have been. We've seen from the youngest with karting, autocross, going all the way to rally raid, tarmac racing as well. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a round of applause for all those who took part in the tarmac racing series. That, of course, now has been incorporated with the Kenya Motorsports Federation. So a round of applause for them, ladies and gentlemen. And then, of course, going on to the Kenya National Rally Championship, we saw how tight that was in the final event. We were there in Voi to witness history in the making there. So we'd like to really have a celebration tonight of all that is motorsport. And of course, Eddie, we can see the sponsors here from the government. Of course, WRC, Safari Rally Limited, all the resources being put into here tonight as well. Capital FM, Chairmania, Elite Sounds, Ferrari, Whitecap, Ideal Sanitation, Babman as well. There's a whole bunch of sponsors we'd like to acknowledge. If we haven't mentioned you, we'd like to, of course, say a big thank you for making it a success for tonight.
And also acknowledging the friends who have walked along with Kenya Motorsport Federation at in general motorsports. We're talking about Safaricom. We're talking about Betika. We're talking about all these companies, including Whitecap, who are here. I hope yourself, for those who managed to get a cold white cup, I'm sure you're enjoying yourself as you do that. These are friends and partners who've walked along with Motorsports here in Kenya. So right now, without much further ado, I'll be asking each and every one of you to be upstanding so that we can officially begin with our national anthem. And to lead us through, you gotta hear this, we have a special team. They're called the WRC Choir. We're not going to play a tape for the national anthem instrumental. We are going to have the WRC Choir. Please, can you give them a round of applause also as they come to the stage? And they will be leading us with the national anthem, including the East African Community Anthem.
Iwe ngao na mlinzi, na tukae na udugu, amani na uhuru, raha tupate na ustawi. Ee Mungu twaomba uilinde Jumuiya Afrika Mashariki, tuwezeshe kuishi kwa amani, tutimize na malengo yetu. Jumuiya yetu sote tuilinde, tuwajibike, tuimarike, umoja wetu ni nguzo yetu, idumu jumuiya yetu.
All right. As you may all know, it has been a tough year, and Sean and I have been having this discussion as we're preparing for today. We lost several friends this year. And Sean, I'll ask you to begin with our first tribute.
All right, so there are three prominent people we've lost this year. Of course, Jim Heather Hayes, who many of you would have known. Jim, well known in motorsport circles. In fact, I can see directors and, of course, management of the East Africa Classic Safari Rally. He was just literally with them about a week before, unfortunately, succumbing to a heart attack and passing away. So Jim will be missed by many, many people. I remember personally when he was involved with Alistair Kavanagh, with Flash Tundo, when they had the proto cars brought in, and how actively he was involved with them. And I remember going up to the Ngong Hills when they were doing the, Alistair was doing the testing there, and really trying to get those cars going. And that was one of the few. He was joking around. I think this car has defeated me. He was just all over the place right until the end. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to pay tribute, of course, to Jim Heather Hayes. We'd
also like to pay a tribute to a gentleman who made his way to Kenya to take part in his first rally in Africa, and that is the late Ken Block. He came and took part in the East Africa Safari Classic. Unfortunately, he met his death in a tragic accident. Would like also to remember him because he had only good things to say about Kenya. And we were hoping, maybe, I don't know if it was true, but hopefully you would have been taking part in the WRC Safari Rally this year. But then again, life has happened. We also like to acknowledge...
Asad Kalulu Khan as well, another close friend who has passed away, a close friend to many people. Kalulu, of course, with his brother Adil, closely involved with the WRC, with the FIA Young Stars program. And of course, we know how very involved he was going to pretty much all the events with the car there. Of course, with the cars driving up there and being involved, and also with the Kenya National Rally Championship. Sadly, I was with him on the Sunday, the 11th of December, at the motocross, the Kenya-Uganda motocross. He even came and sat next to me for a while there while I was emceeing, and don't know what to say about Kalulu. For me, I'd actually bought my last car from him, and he taught me how to drive it as well, try and drive it properly. So ladies and gentlemen, I think on behalf of everybody here, we shall have a minute's silence for Ken Block, Jim Heather Hayes, and Asad Kalulu Khan. Thank you very much, everybody. Once again, may they rest in peace. Asad Kalulu Khan, Ken Block, and Jim Heather Hayes.
I think, Sean, we can also acknowledge them with a big round of applause. We all knew these three gentlemen. They've left us with memories. They've left a legacy in their own right, and we'll continue celebrating them. Asanteni sana. You can have your seats. Sean?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, in about 45 minutes to an hour's time, we shall, of course, get underway with the awards. But I know a lot of you must be peckish. You must be a little bit hungry. We shall start with the four main tables, with the directors of the Kenya Motorsports Federation, of course, the chief guests as well, government officials, directors of the Kenya Motorsports Federation. We'll start with them first, and then after that, we will, of course, let you know when you can go for the buffet that is being served.
And to handle that bit of the program, we'd like to, of course, usher in our co-MC, that is Nyakenywa. Nyakenywa, what do you expect tonight? I think this is lovely.
I think so too. Before I begin anything, all protocols observed. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and please feel welcome to the Kenya Motorsport Federation Annual Motorsport Awards Ceremony 2022. To answer you, Eddie, I'm super excited to be here and to be with each one of you and to just celebrate what an amazing year last year was. And just to take you through, I hope you are as excited as I am for the night we have ahead. And to commence a few housekeeping rules, just at the entrance on your left-hand side, behind the bar tent, we have our restrooms. So whenever you feel a little bit discomfortable or you need to help yourself, please head on there. As Sean has said, we will be having dinner in just a few minutes. Let us kindly allow the ones right in front of us, our chief guests, dignitaries, and protocol observed to begin. Now, of course, this is a global community, and of course, we are live at WRC Safari Rally on Twitter. We are live on YouTube and on Facebook as well. Please make sure you snap photos and share and tag each one of us. Thank you, enjoy, and karibuni sana.
Asante. Thank you, Nyakenywa.
All right, so once again, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to acknowledge the sponsors. Of course, the directors of Kenya Motorsports Federation, government dignitaries, thank you once again for coming this evening. And we'd like to invite you, first of all, to go and be served your dinner. Thank you.
I think, Sean, we forgot a very unique group. The families that are here with their kids. Where are the families? I think there are tables of families. Just raise your hands. We'd like to acknowledge you. I think it's very important. Please, let's give all the families, because these are the ones who actually support and just keep on cheering on their dad, you know, their mom, their sister, their brother, to keep on taking part in rallying in Kenya. So thank you very much. It's good to see you here. We're going to have some fun tonight, isn't it?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and invited guests as well, our media partners. It's a pleasure to have been invited in this glorious ceremony just to celebrate the achievements that we had in the previous year. So I really hope you've been able to enjoy what, as you came in, a small sampling thing we had outside, and we hope to continue working with this journey with the Federation. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Now it's my pleasure to invite the chairman of Kenya Motorsports Federation, Mr. Phineas Kimathi, to say a few words.
Ladies and gentlemen, dignitaries present, Ministry of Youth Affairs, Sports and the Arts, officials present today, competitors, support team sponsors, good evening. Good evening once more. Have you been fed? So I expect that level of energy But here we don't talk about energy, we talk about RPMs, isn't it? Can we do a bit of over-revving tonight? Can we do that? Right, I'm just going to kick off the prize-giving ceremony. We're not going to have very long speeches today, and we're going to make it very, very simple. And with that, I want to give my first appreciation award to East African Breweries for stepping in to save and run the Kenya National Rally Championship 2022. Sarah, please do come and receive your trophy. Before I proceed, I have another person to award, but she will not get a trophy. And this is my wife, who has allowed me to be all over the place running this sport, Jane Kimathi. If you could stand and just appreciate you. With that, we got a lot of support from different companies at different points, and I am sure there's a team from KCB Bank present today. If you could just stand, we appreciate you for supporting the WRC Safari Rally for all the years. Can we give them a big round of applause? In addition to that, we have very, very good partners in aviation, and that is Kenya Airways, who supported the Kenya Rally Stars team, who were able to take part in 5 Junior World Rally Championships and the entire Africa Rally Championship. Kenya Airways, please. Yes, if you could just turn and wave. I'm sure some people will be talking to you later, because these people are either aeronautical engineers or pilots of very big planes. Then we have the communications giant, Safaricom, who supported the FI Rally Stars or Kenya Rally Stars, again all the way to Europe and the entire Africa. Safaricom, please, if you could just acknowledge. And then I have the green and red, beautiful supermarkets, Quickmart, who supported a team in the WRC Safari Rally, and they were our supermarket partners. They were able to set up supermarkets along the way to avoid unnecessary movement by spectators and sometimes even competitors. Quickmart, please, would you stand so that we acknowledge you? I am sure that there are several competitors here who benefited from various sponsors. I do not want to get into the details, because some of those sponsors are so key that if I start mentioning the companies, I might offend them. Can you imagine, for example, the greatest parent of 2022, Baba Wakaran Patel? If you could just stand, I think you're the greatest sponsor. We acknowledge you. Wapi? And he represents all the parents who must have engaged their bank managers to make sure that their daughters and sons, and sometimes in some cases spouses, went to compete in various sporting of motorsporting disciplines. Let's give every parent and sponsor a big round of applause for their commitment. Having acknowledged everybody, we are not able to run the championship without the commitment of the directors of the Kenya Motorsports Federation. We have 15 clubs, and every club has an opportunity to nominate a director who sits in the board of Kenya Motorsports Federation. With that, I want to request the directors present to make their way to the podium so that we can quickly take a photo to be included in the profile of KMSF 2023. A number of these directors are aged over 50. It might take them time to get here.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, please let's give this gentleman a big round of applause. As you heard from the man himself, running of the motorsports in this country would not be possible with these great minds and partners from various clubs around the country. Asante sana to all the board members. Thank you.
This team has a secretariat that is led by the general manager. Mr. Maura, please, if you could just wave, we appreciate your work. And at this stage, just allow me to launch a very important book. The National Competition Regulations that governs all motorsporting regulations in Kenya. KMSF is the ASN, or Automobile Sporting National, representing FIA France and FIA Geneva in Kenya. This is a book that will govern motorsports for the next 1 year, and it has been put together with the input of a number of experts led by a task force that we introduced recently, and the members of that task force that put together some of the amendments to make sure that we get more entrants. If those members could stand so that I can appreciate them. That's Guvi Babra. I know Carl Tundo is not here, and a few other members. Just allow me to also acknowledge the members of the appeals board present here today, led by the lawyer, James Kushuru. At the same time, we have key members of the Ministry of Sports. I know we have the youth and the arts, but today we are sports. And that team is led by none other than Nasmiu Asike, who's the Chief of Staff in the Cabinet Secretary's office. And at this point, I would like to give the Cabinet Secretary's apologies because he had to attend to something urgent. out of the city, but he requested me to be very firm and strong and make sure that this event runs the way it should run. Let us acknowledge the Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Youth, Sports and the Arts, Honorable Ababu Namwamba. Our PS was also meant to be here. They are in the process of making sure that they take over all the aspects of the new government. Mr. Jonathan Mweke, please do acknowledge his apologies for this evening. And the people from the ministry are not very many. I think if they can all stand, we acknowledge them together. We have Los M.N. Wasike, the sports registrar. This is the first time KMSF is inviting this level of a regulator of sports. And that tells you where we want to go with the government of Kenya. Because then now we are able to get funding, and I'm sure the process of registration will be smooth. I have very many legal minds on table number 4, and we are engaging them to make sure that we actually get on board as a properly registered federation. If the team from the ministry could please stand, we just acknowledge you. Having done what I needed to do today, I'll be coming back very briefly to do a small task. But before I go there, let me quickly say a few things regarding the 2022 championship. I do understand that we were coming from a very difficult economic time, post-COVID, and I want to acknowledge all the people who sacrificed to take part in different disciplines last year. Please do acknowledge these people, and these people might be yourself. Let's all acknowledge one another for what we're able to do. I have been reliably informed that the Kenya Kwanza government is very optimistic in the recovery of the economy, and come June, we should see more people making enough money in their businesses and coming back to compete. So let's acknowledge the government of Kenya under the leadership of His Excellency William Samoei Ruto. This year marks the 70th anniversary of the Safari Rally, the iconic Safari Rally. I am happy that we are celebrating the 70th anniversary, having returned our rally back to the World Rally Championships. Let me just mention to you what the Safari Rally has achieved from 2019 to 2023. In 2019, we became only the second rally to regain the WRC status, and this was the Safari Rally and the Rally of Japan. The Rally of Japan was not held in 2021, but the Safari Rally was held, and it was very, very successful. I think Kenya, we are way ahead in the world. Let's appreciate our country. By 2022, we had lifted the Safari Rally from a national championship in 2017 to one of the top 5 rallies in the world. In 2022, the Safari managed to qualify as a 3-star environmental rally, and there are only 5 other rallies like the Safari, no, 4 others like the Safari who have reached that status. You can go and check who you think makes that list, but I can guarantee you Kenya is among the top 5. Recently, in London, we were acknowledged and identified as the most watched WRC event of 2022 in the entire world. I want to attribute these achievements to a team that runs WRC. If you're here and you work for the WRC Safari Rally Secretariat, please do stand so that we can acknowledge you and your efforts. Guvi, you should be quicker than that. And Anwar and everybody. This team continues to receive immense and tremendous support from the government through the Ministry of Sports. And I want to be very clear and categorical in sending the team present here today with a clear message. We do appreciate the assistance that we get from the government through the Ministry of Youth Affairs, Sports, and the Arts. Can we send that message, all of us together? Let's all stand and send a good message to the ministry. Let's all be upstanding. I do end my remarks with that message, and thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Phineas Kimathi, Chairman, Kenya Motorsports Federation. Always a joy having him with us here, leading a great team. And I'd like us to once again give it up to KMSF for organizing such a beautiful location, such a beautiful setup. Please give it up to them. They've really outdone themselves, Sean, don't you think so?
Definitely. We've really enjoyed it so far. But now we come to the business end of the evening, what you've all been waiting for, and that is the prize-giving ceremony for the 2022 Kenya Motorsportsman of the Year Awards. All right, so without further ado, we'd like to ask the following to go behind so that they can collect their prizes. Eddie, if you want to start.
All the recipients tonight, we are currently asking you to join Moura. You can see him right where I'm pointing. All the recipients, please join Moura. He will guide you to where you're supposed to be at this particular time. And definitely, we are looking to do things differently this year. And that's why you can see a different program, a different setting, a different theme, just to give some great color to this amazing event. Even bringing along a lady MC.
Thank you.
So you're ready for the gig?
Yes. I'm very ready just to represent everybody out here and to have a fantastic night with each one of you.
All right, you might be asking yourselves, how did KMSF come up with a list of the recipients for the awards this evening? Now, the KMSF leadership put together a committee, and the committee was tasked with making sure that they put together the nominees for tonight's awards, which I believe is just a way of giving it more credibility and giving it more clear indication onto how we arrived to the list of the recipients that you're going to see here tonight.
All right, so just to let you know how it was done, for tonight's award, which is going to be the final award of the evening, there is the committee which is led by the chairman, Surinder Tathi. Is he around? Surinder? All right, so he's away at the moment, but just to let you know, the other members of the committee, there's Ann Troughton, Tuta Mionki, Faith Wahome, and of course, Maura. All right, so those are the committee who were tasked, and they were given 2 weeks to, of course, come up with the winner of the 2022 Motorsportsman of the Year.
And they've all been selected from various spaces within the motorsports, and people who can actually understand and be able to see and put a vote that actually is worth the merit that they're going to be given here this evening. So just to give you a rundown of the championships, for those who might know what we are awarding tonight, of course, we have the Kenya National Karting Championship, we have the National Tarmac Championship, we have the National Rally Raid Championship, 4x4 Championship, and the Autocross Championship, the National Rally Championship, and we have a very special category which is going to be conducted by the chairman himself, and that is the ASN President Special Awards that are going to be, yeah, you can cheer that up, yeah, special recognitions for people who have really given commitment to this. Yeah, you can give them that clap. You'll find out who they are if you don't know who they are yet, but we'll be revealing them in a short while. And of course, the FIA ARC Championship and the Motorsports Personality of the Year. Who is it going to be? We will find out. So right now, I think we are good to go. And we begin with the Kenya National Karting Championship.
For this Bambino class, we have none other than Bizente Rio Wiles. And for those who don't know, he started driving a small tractor when he was just 3 years of age. Each one of us has hope here, so give it up for Bizente Rio Wiles.
And the award is going to be presented by Magi Njeru from the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Arts. Could we have Magi Njeru to join us, present that award from the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Arts?
Thank you so much for representing us. All right, up next we go to the cadet class, and the winner for 2022 is Shana Chandaria. The winner of the cadet class. So once again, show your appreciation, ladies and gentlemen. Shana Chandaria.
Yes, there is a champion. Well done. Congratulations to Shana Chandaria. A big smile on your face. Are we okay? All right, let's see a big smile on your face.
All right, congratulations once again.
Well done, please. Another big round of applause for this young one. Well done, well done. And the next winner in the Rotax Junior Max class, please put your hands together for Walt Alobo. Very energetic. There you go. Big smile on his face. Asante sana Magi Njeru from the Ministry of Sports, Youth and Arts. Asante sana. Thank you very much. Up next, I'd like to invite the duo from Betika, the Kenya National Tarmac Championship trophies. Eric Mwiti, Marketing Manager, Betika. Asante sana. And we have also Paul Mutegi from Betika. He's the head of legal. He has brought a full team here. Ukiona head of legal lako hapa, it means there are good things coming. Sindio? We need these partners. We need these sports friends. Sindio?
Definitely. We
Well
definitely do need them. And for the two-wheel drive class, for the Kenya National Tarmac Championship winners of 2022, we have Mustafa Abbas. And while he comes, let us also congratulate him for being the fastest
And for the four-wheel drive class, please, let's have a big round of applause for the man who has retained his title, which he won last year, Umang Soni, in the four-wheel drive class.
All right, so we go into the drifting class, and of course you saw him performing a little bit earlier this evening. He's a former member of China's Red Bull drifting team. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Lu Jin.
So I think, Sean, like everybody else, I'd like to know a little bit about Lou. And you have the opportunity to ask him just one question to find out his run as a champion drifter in the country.
Lou, I remember we met, of course, at the Rallycross, and it was spectacular. Just tell us a little bit about the car that you have and how much you've had to invest in that car.
300 horsepower. But it is original engine. But we also have the one for Silvia and Statin, and they are using system for RB25. And we also have another system was coming.
And tell us, how many tires do you go through probably in a year?
Yeah.
For somebody like us that doesn't know.
Sorry.
Tires, how many tires do you use?
In one event, depending the road, for today, I finished about 6.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Lu Jin. Congratulations once again.
Well done. The next presenter for the next category, please also not forgetting their commitment from since we had the Safari Rally coming back to Kenya, the Ministry of Sports well represented here. Can I have the presence of Betty Wamaitha, who is the head of head of marketing at QuickMart. Also a very long-time friend of motorsports and doing a lot in helping those who are passionate about motorsports in the country. So please help me in welcoming Betty Wamaitha, head of marketing, QuickMart.
There is nothing, I believe, that is more sacred and awesome like brother and sister love. For the Buggy Kenya National Rally Raid Championship winners for 2022, we have Zane Young and Chantel Young. We are forever
Ladies,
young!
where are the ladies? Chantal representing the ladies, and of course the sport running through the family.
All right, we move on to the next category, which is the modified class. And congratulations to Jeff Mays and Riaz Ismail. I think he's still busy celebrating getting engaged. Jeff Mays.
With the honeymoon, eh?
Yes.
But on stage is a man who has really been consistent when it comes to sitting next to the drivers. And Riaz, well done again, leading these drivers. I know it's not a simple job, but it's great to have your kind of commitment that you've had in this sport. And that's why such accolades follow you. Well done.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Riaz Ismail. Representing, of course, with Jeff Mays. That's okay, you don't have to talk today.
He must say a word then.
All right, okay. Riaz, how was it? First of all, I hear the cars are for sale. Are you guys going to be doing the championship this year?
Yes, the car is up for sale. If anyone here is interested, kindly contact me or Jeff. We are planning to upgrade to a bigger, more powerful machine, so at least we can give Ross in his CRT some competition, so fingers crossed.
All right, congratulations once again. Riaz Ismail, along with Jeff Mays, winners of the modified class.
And that is a modified class which was won last time out with Ian Duncan and Jaspal. Moving on to the next category. Hear the noise behind there. The full team went at the back. The prototype motor car class. Put your hands together for Rossfield and Quintin Savage retaining the title that we won last year. Well done, guys.
This will be a very, very popular victory. Well done to Rossfield and Quintin Savage.
And he's asked to go back for his next trophy. He is the overall champion of the Rally Raid Championship. See, that's why you need your navigator next to you. But well done, congratulations.
All right, congratulations. I can see you need to be a bodybuilder to carry these. First of all, the state of Rally Raid, do you think it'll improve in 2023? It was a very difficult year last year.
Sean, compared to you, we're doing well. It's good to see you.
Thank you.
No, Rally Raid's doing very well. We're growing in numbers. I think compared to some of the sports, we're doing fantastically. Tana, who's our chairman, boss, mother, she is fantastic. She's done a great job. We're plus 20, so in the car category in this country at the moment, all I can encourage is everyone to come and join us. It's a great event. Thank you.
All right, just a quick one. There's been a lot of talk about a possible world, a round of the World Championship for Rally Raids. Any news on that in terms of plans? Does Kenya still want to host one?
If you look at around the world, the FIA is really concentrating on Rally Raid. Dakar, you got Sebastian Loeb, you got Nasser Al-Attiyah. It would be great if we could put some more emphasis, we could get some more sponsorship on our side for Rally Raid. I support KMSF to look at our side because FIA is looking very heavily at Dakar. So it would be good if we got some support this side as well.
All right, congratulations once again.
Well
and
done.
thank you so much to the team of Rossfield and Quintin Savage. Betty, thank you so much.
Thank you to Betty Omaida, Head Marketing Quickmart. Asante sana. To give out the next two trophies, could I have Raju Chaga? We move now to the next category, which is the Kenya National 4x4 Championship, which is still settling into the paddock of the various disciplines that we have under KMSF. And to guide us on that,
Well, they do say that the apple does not fall too far from the tree, and it's such an honor and privilege to be able to have father and son come through. We have, for the Kenya National 4x4 Championship winners 2022 beginner, we have Gitau Munene and Wilson Munene. Congratulations!
Must be a great deed for them, knowing also you come from far with motorsports.
Sorry, what? Sorry, what was the question?
To see great young talent. He's coming back on this stage now twice. He won it last year, he's won it again in their class. Just as a thought from you, where are we headed also as for young motorsports?
All I'm going to say is keep it up. If this is the second time you're here, I think we should hopefully see you again next year. Good.
Nice, short and sweet. Once again, please give it up for Gitau Munene and Wilson Munene. All right, next up, Sean.
All right, we go to the intermediates, and congratulations to Prabjot Saindi and Antariot Saimbi.
And for the expert class, please put your hands together for Gurashish Singh and Kunal Patel. And for this, I'd like to kindly ask Rose Wasike, who's the Registrar of Sports from the Ministry, to join us on the stage to be able to... watu wa picha mungoje kidogo. Mgeni mheshimiwa anakuja kwa stage. Thank you. Thank you, Rose. Asante sana. Up next, can I have George Njoroge to hand over the next... Sean, you're the one who's good in French. The next, I'd let you just introduce. I will bite my tongue.
Oliver Leveau and
Yes,
John
that
Herbert.
Please put your hands together for them. George, asante karibu. There you go. To give us the next prize, could I have Red Bull's representative, Steve? Steve, uko wapi? Steve is at the helm of an amazing brand that has committed itself. We will come back to you. We are moving on now to the next category, which is the Kenya National Autocross Championship.
Autocross Championship. I'd like to invite Falgun Bojak to come up to give these awards.
For the Kenya National Autocross Championship winners 2022, the Pee-wee class, we have Ian Bengi.
Put your hands up for Ian Bengi.
All right, so the next one is the Bambino class, and it is Karanveer Ruparai.
Help me in welcoming to the stage Junior two-wheel drive non-turbo Neil Gohil.
Good to see them up at this time. They'll be up early tomorrow at Twisty Corners, up and running. So well done. Congratulations once again.
Up next, I'd like to ask the honored presence of the East African Safari Classic Limited Chairman Joey Ghosh.
Coming in for the two-wheel drive non-turbo buggy, we have none other than Guraj Singh. Congratulations.
And I'm sure you'll be busy tomorrow at Twisty Corners.
Or tomorrow.
Oh, you're not taking part, why?
Some work came up, so I have to miss that one.
All right, okay, but we hope to see you at the next event. All right, congratulations once again. Guraj Singh, ladies and gentlemen.
Well done. Up next is the two-wheel drive non-turbo car. Please put your hands together for Samir Nanji. Could I have the presence of Nkubu Amwari?
All right, representing Meru Motorsports Club. Thank you very much, sir. All right, so up next, congratulations to Kahir Rahim in the two-wheel drive turbo buggy class.
Please put your hands together for Eric Bengi.
Eric, well done.
Asante sana Nkubu.
Will we be
Thank
seeing
you.
you back in rallying at any time soon?
Well, let's see. We will be doing the first rally in Machakos, as well as autocross tomorrow.
All right, so busy period. We look forward to seeing you.
Thank you. Absolutely.
Sure, I think that's why we need to wrap up in 10 minutes so they can go and sleep. We'll send,
All right, congratulations,
we'll send
sir.
the trophies to the rest via Wells Fargo. But to also hand over, or rather just be with us on the stage, we also welcome another board member, and that is Dali Kalsi. Tafadhali, join us.
For the open category for the Kenya National Autocross Championship winners 2022, we have Rajveer Tehi.
Well done, Rajveer. Where are you? Before he goes, for those who do not know, Rajveer actually took part in his first classic this year. So he's easily just climbing up. It's the first one, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, this was I took part in my first classic event today. Not today, but it was such an amazing event. I learned a lot, and it was an experience I will always remember. Thank you.
And you were actually called at the last minute for different reasons, but how much did you have to just get your mindset, and considering it is it's actually a marathon, it's not a dash?
Yes, it was quite a surprise. I'm used to autocross, so we're used to sprint races, and being called to come to race for a classic event was really it was mind-blowing. And the best thing was that we managed to finish a good position. And
give it up to him, man.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Finishing a classic is not as easy as it sounds, as much as a marathon event. You can ask the drivers to take part in that event, but we really applaud you. We are proud of you. We continue to cheer you on. Another board member, that is Maina Muturi, to be with us here. Karibu.
For the Division 3 category, we have Leo Varsi and Kigo Kareithi. Congratulations.
Kigo, congratulations once again, another award. What's your plan for this season?
Well, we don't have the budget yet in place, but we hope to be around a few rallies and let's see. Hope to do a couple of rounds in the season, yeah.
Kigo, I guess still there?
Well, we are still fit and handsome, as you can all see, so why not?
All right, congratulations to the two of you, and we hope to see you, of course, in 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, Leo Varesi and Kigo Karethi.
Yes, for all the potential sponsors here, you heard Leo himself saying the budget is a bit tight, so you're talking about a champion, and he's right here with us, a potential champion there for you. Up next.
All right, so we go on to the next one, and that is Division 2. And congratulations to Kush Patel and Mudassar Chaudhry. Rally next weekend. How are you feeling going into it?
Yeah, it's definitely always looking forward to racing. So it's going to be something we're used to. I think it's in Lisa Farm. So yeah, good feeling.
It is a big year for you with Red Bull sponsorship. How is it changing? There's a lot happening behind the scenes.
Yeah, there is. We're working a lot behind the scenes to try and make a good future for for both myself and Toss. So. Yeah, if all goes to plan, God willing, then it's going to be a really good season.
Tosif, you guys must be still walking on air. Has it sunk in about winning the championship?
Well, not yet, actually. Even after picking this up, I think it's going to sink in tonight. Yeah.
All right, congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, once again. Karan Patel and Tosif Khan. Well done, guys.
I guess Jim will still need you on the stage. Please put your hands together for the two-wheel drive category winner, adding more trophies to their cabinets, Leonardo Varesi and Kigondu Karethi. Just before you go ahead, Yakinywa, could we have Hari Sagu? Hari, I saw Hari somewhere here, all the way from Nakuru. Very important work he does for our rally. Good to see you, Hari. Karibu sana. Go ahead, Yakinyo.
And for Group S class, we have once again Kush Patel and Mudasa Chaudhry coming through. Let us give them a round of applause as they continue adding to their cabinet as well.
All right, so the next one is Group N category. And congratulations to Jasmeet the Iceman Chana and Ravi Chana. And by the way, congratulations Ravi Chana also winning the Navigators title in Tanzania. So it's been a big, big year for them. So near yet so far, but they really pushed that Group N car. Congratulations to the Iceman, Jasmeet Chana, along with Ravi Chana. And I love their ties, Eddie.
Now I'd like to welcome onto the stage Sarah Kiritu. She's the shopping marketing manager to present the recipient of the Kenya National Rally Championship title. And for that category, put your hands together once again for Karan Patel and Tosif Khan!
It was really, really tight. I was then voyeur for that. How nerve-wracking was it for you on that day?
Yeah, like you said, it was really tight. I'm sure for our sponsors, we've been lucky to have Betika on board with us last year, and now we have Red Bull, and definitely my main and initial sponsor, my family, is they've played a very big role in bringing us thus far, and the two of us, we do our best to make the most of it. So yeah, it was a really tight race all the way down to the end, and still to the last stage, you can say. So very, very nerve-wracking, I'm sure, for everyone, our sponsors and my dad and my mom for sure. So it's been a season and a half, but yeah, you learn a lot. You learn never to give up till the very end. So it teaches you a lot of things, and we've learned a lot of new lessons this year. So it's always good. A lot of seat time is always good to make you a better driver. So if anything, I'd just encourage anyone and everyone to never give up till the very end, because it's not over till it's over.
Exactly, and for you, Tosif, it was a very, very fast route out there in Voi. From a navigator's point of view, it's one of those routes where you can't afford to have anything wrong in the notes.
Yeah, of course. We always try and look at not making any errors as a team, as a navigator. We've had a good season together. We look forward to many more championships. Let's see what this year has in store for us. Thank you, everyone.
It is that, ladies and gentlemen, show your appreciation for Phineas Kimathi.
Thank you. This category was introduced this year by the FIA president, Mohammed bin Sulayem, who asked that I say jambo to all of you and is looking forward to visiting Kenya very soon. I have a few awards to give, and they are christened ASN President's Award, or awards. The next award goes to a very dedicated personality in motorsports. This personality was the 2022 car and overall champion in the category of raid rally. He was also the champion in 2021. He was the champion in 2019. He was the champion in 2018. He was the champion in 2017. And in 2016, he drove motorbikes and he was also champion in 2015. Welcome none other than Rosefield.
Back on stage, a new trophy to take home and celebrate this new category, ASN President Special Award.
In addition to that, he's sponsored events and he's also sponsored several cars in that category. The next award goes to a personality who has dedicated all his life to motorsports. He works for the WLC at the moment. He's doing a lot of work to make sure that our documentation is done. He's risked his life for a long time to take some of the best shots ever for over 38 years. None other than Anwar Sidi. The next recipient of this award is a man you're familiar with, or two, and many of you do not know that he had a serious buggy accident many years back. He's an engineer by profession, qualified from a leading university in the United Kingdom. He has dedicated his entire life to motorsports. He's introduced training rallies last year, and is also the first clerk of course of the Safari Rally after 19 years. Guvi Babra. Next trophy goes to a gentleman whose family sleeps, dreams, and wakes up motorsports. He's been around for a long time. He's navigated top champions. He has supported young people to get into the sport. And this personality is very, very calm as the business is in. Is in the business of drinking water. This goes to none other than Team Jessup. The last trophy in this category goes to a gentleman after every rally. Is more interested in BS and is also interested in trophies. He's done a lot for motorsports. He's won the Safari 5 times. And recently, and jointly with Team, they founded the very successful Rallycross, a new discipline, brought in sponsors. They were able to hear this event live. And this is a big initiative for motorsports. He has been Africa Rally Champion. And he's been a multiple Kenya National Rally Champion. Carl Tundo.
A very big congratulations to Carl and team. What a formidable partnership they've had for over the years. Well done.
Carl Tundo, these were surprise trophies. So Carl Tundo is somewhere in Laikipia trying to grow wheat. So he sent his apologies, but will allow team to acknowledge on behalf of all the winners of the ASN President Awards.
A bit of a surprise, nothing written. And after 22 years in the sport, trying to give something back with Rallycross. And Rallycross is designed to bring in new blood, young generation, to see us through to coming and joining the KNRC. And I think we've run 2 events now, and I think it's been a success. And it's a format where a 16-year-old can race against a veteran 72-year-old and have fun. And I think that's the way that Flash and I are trying to drive this thing. Thank you to Batika, the whole team, for sponsoring us the last event. And we're looking to grow on that and generate new drivers through the sport. So thank you once again, and to all the winners of your classes, keep going. We've been doing it for 22 years. It's not easy. Sponsors, back them, because they need you. It's an expensive sport. And thank you and enjoy the evening.
Now we move on to the next one. And if it was possible, these youngsters would have been away receiving their FIA ARC Championship trophies abroad. But they were sent here, the trophies that is, and they'll be receiving them here tonight. And to present them, or rather to be with us on the stage here, could we kindly request have the presence of Nasimiu Wekesa, the Chief of Staff in the Ministry of Youth, Sport and Arts. Asante sana, please, as she comes to the stage.
ARC 4 Championship, and congratulations, such a great combination this of Rio Smith and Riaz Ismail.
Thank you very much, Nasimiu. Thank you very much, Nasimiu. Asante Riaz, and congratulations. Up next, could we have Brian Mtembei, advisor to the CS, Ministry, Youth, Sports and Arts. And as he comes up on stage,
for the FIA Africa Rally Championship, Junior Championship 2022. It goes to Hamza Anwar.
and maybe just a quick question. Do you see yourself through your son with the amazing history that you've had in the sport itself?
Yes, he's obviously not as quick as I was. But yes, we're very thankful to Phineas Kimathi for getting the team there, the WRC team, and Kenya Airways and Safaricom and the Ministry of Sport, Youth and Arts. We're very thankful. And also the fair play that was in the team that allowed Hamza to get to Sweden. Thank you very much all. Bless you.
Quick one. You are now getting, the son is going global now. What kind of help does the team need right now as you move forward?
We have all the help so far from the government, from WRC. But I'm going to go see KCB and a few other people after this. And they need a little bit of training because they've never driven in snow. This will be their first time in snow, so they need snow training, ice training, which is a cost. So we're looking at having some stickers on the car, some branding.
All right, so it's the FIA ARC 3 Championship, and congratulations to McRae Kimathi and Mwangi Kioni.
And to hand over to be with us on the stage, could we have also from the ministry, from the CS's office, Pauline Shegu? There you go, McRae. Well done for McRae.
I understand, first of all, with the FIA Young Stars, it's the Kenya National Rally Championship that really is in focus. So what's your objective this season?
This season I want to do the Kenya National Rally Championship. I've not done a full season in the Kenya National Rally Championship, so I decided to do something closer to home. And I guess now maybe I'm growing a little bit older. Probably I need to get married now, so probably no European events. So yeah. But yeah, for sure. So yeah, I've enjoyed my rallying. Thank you so much to Tams Racing. Thank you so much to Kenya Airways, Safaricom, and all my family, my friends. And also thank you so much to my best friend and partner here, Mwangi. He did a fantastic job this year. He put up with me the whole European time. So yeah.
We've never heard Mwangi's voice. McRae, he doesn't talk. Only in the car. Can we hear you say something?
He talks a lot in the car. So
in
I
the
think
car,
this
yes.
is time
Let's
that
hear
he
his
has to-
voice.
All
Wangi,
right,
sema kitu.
from your point of view, how is he matured in the car?
It's been a learning experience for all of us, but yeah, he's come a long way.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations once again to McRae Kimathi and Mwangi
Well
Kioni.
done. Right at the juncture of some amazing revelation. And for this, I would like to humbly request back on stage Nasimi Wekesa, Chief of Staff, Ministry of Youth, Sports and Arts, Chairman, KMSF, Phineas Kimathi, to join her on stage. And also Sarah Kiritu from White Cup, that is the shopping marketing manager. Sarah Kiritu. This is the moment we'll reveal the motorsports personality of the year. Na nasikia the envelope is ready. Is it ready? It is ready. Chairman, the envelope is ready.
Yeah. Do I have any member of the committee that sat? Ann Trotton, are you here? I know Surinda is away.
Yeah, Anne is away.
Anne is away as well. Tuta is here. Who else was in that?
Faith. And
Faith.
also Mwaura.
And Maura. Let me tell you a small story. This is the most difficult job of a KMSF chairman. Because all the time, some quarters, they think I can rig them in. But this time I decided to be very far away, and I worked my own arrangements and the people that I thought I needed really to appreciate, and you've seen that happen right here. But tonight, what I've seen in this envelope is very encouraging. It represents present, and it also represents future. The name contained in this envelope will be the Motorsports Personality 2022. I have seen some other names inside here, but they don't appear at the top of the list. Allow me to just read the name that is at the top. Are we in agreement? But several names are here. So don't think that you did not make it to the final list. Indeed, you made it to the final list if you've won anything tonight. But for purposes of making this award public, the name inside here traveled the continent of Africa and raced in very difficult continental rallies, the Africa Rally Championship. He came back and competed very aggressively at home. And he lost the continental title by a whisker, but he still won the last rally. Tonight, I present to you the Motorsportsman of the Year, Karan Patel.
your emotions at the moment?
I'm kind of speechless. It's been a really long journey for us. You know, from racing in the motocross championships back in 2005, then into rallying starting from 2014. Yeah, I never thought we'd get this far, but at the same time, we've worked really hard. My family has put in a lot, and along the way, we've met a lot of people who have supported us. To name a few, there's Betika who've been with us for a good part of the time, and now we have Red Bull. So again, quite speechless, but it just goes to show that for all the motorsports and all sportsmen out there, and well, everyone and anyone with a lot of hard work and dedication, there's a lot you can accomplish.
Just a quick one, of course, you're in the gym every morning at 5 o'clock, the dedication. You got married quite recently. How patient is your wife about all this?
Yeah, she's, we've been together for 10 years in total now. Unfortunately, she's not here at the moment. She happened to get a small injury at this function, so she's off at hospital. But yeah, she's been very supportive, and her family as well. And yeah, I'm sure it takes a toll on her, but it's something she respects and admires, and I respect her for that too.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause once again. The
Well
2022 Kenya Motorsports Personality of
don't
the
go
Year.
yet. We need you here. Now, can we have all the recipients of the trophies in your specific categories to come on stage for the official group photo? So if you have a trophy with you, please make your way to the stage, come with it. Let's make happy moments right now.
What a night today has been. Congratulations to every participant and winner for last season. As we have heard, the season has already begun as we start tomorrow. So please make sure you're part of the support team. Come through, see each and every one of the participants for this year.
All right, so Onka on his way to the stage. Just like to acknowledge the Coupe de Dame, of course, Chantal, being the only female as far as we're aware here. Chantal, how did it feel with the rally raid and, of course, being up here on stage?
Yeah, it's quite amazing. I haven't been on the stage for some time, but of course, yeah, I'll always represent the women as long as I can.
All right, congratulations.
Okay.
All right, if you can just move a little bit, gentlemen, if you can just move a little bit, as Onka Kalsi has a vote of thanks. All right, Onka, you can take it away.
A good evening again to our honorable chief guests, distinguished guests, sponsors, chairman, managing committee, club members, competitors, and families. It's my privilege to propose a vote of thanks, speech, and acknowledge the contribution of those who work really hard to make the annual awards a success. An event like this cannot happen overnight. The wheels started rolling weeks ago. It requires planning and a bird's eye for details. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by a team of very, very proactive and dedicated staff of our institution who are very well versed with their job. I'm short for words in their involvement and their willingness to take on the completion of tasks beyond their comfort zones. Last but not least, a big thank you to each one of you who have made these annual awards very, very memorable. Thanks.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Onka Kalsi. Thank you so much. And of course, thank you very much once again to the team behind the awards on what has been a very, very successful evening here at Kasarani.
All right, to thank the sponsors, our partners, once again is to acknowledge the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Arts. Asante sana for your working with this sport. We want you to be continually looking at us as one of those well-run federations that are going to make sure that sports goes higher, especially rallying. So asante sana to the ministry, and also to WRC Safari Rally Kenya Limited. Asanteni sana together with the team. 98.4 Capital FM, Chairmania, Stardom Hotels, Elite Sounds, Ferrari. Okay, from where I come from, that would sound different, but Ferrari, asante sana. Wild and Untamed Drive, we have White Cup, asante sana, and Ideal Sanitation and Rub Man. But more importantly, to you as a rally driver, co-driver, a family, motorsports enthusiast, all of you have made this a success, and we're definitely looking forward to see a great 2023. I hear a lot of you have got to wake up early in the morning tomorrow, so we wish you a nice drive home. Have a safe drive back home, and then tomorrow, all the best to all those who are going to take part in the twisty corners. As for me, Eddie Kimani, I say thank you.
All right, on behalf of Nyakinwa, thank you so much for joining us this evening.
Can we give a round of applause to Nyakenwa, please?
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Let's give a round of applause to Nyakenwa. This year, do a great job.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nyakenwa.
Thank you as well.
On behalf of Eddie Kimani, I'm Sean Carter-Billis. We'll see you in 2024 at the award.